9653 or visit nagarajhomes.com. You're listening to Real Estate Roundup. Real Estate Roundup with Realtor Nagaraj Annaya every Sunday from 12:30 p.m. to 1 p.m. PST on Bolly 92.3 FM. You're listening to Real Estate Roundup. Real Estate Roundup with Realtor Nagaraj Annaya every Sunday from 12:30 p.m. to 1 p.m. PST on Bolly 92.3 FM.
There's everything poetic and profound by the sentiment expressed by the poet Ezra Pound. He said, owning a home means crafting your own personal masterpiece. And helping you craft your very own masterpiece right here in the Bay Area is Realtor Nagaraj Annaya, your trusted Bay Area tech realtor and the founder of nagarajhomes.com. Namaskar Bay Area, welcome to Real Estate Roundup, equipping you with all you need to know to craft that masterpiece and own your home. So join us as we get talking about acing real estate, whether you are a buyer, seller, or investor. Call us with any questions on your mind and observations that you have, and Nagaraj will be more than happy to talk you through all of those. And of course, we're coming to you live on Bolly 92.3 FM. The studio lines are open. The number to call in 408-912-5038. That number 408-912-5038. And we're also simulcasting on Nagaraj Annaya's YouTube channel. You can catch us there as well. Put your comments there in the comment section, and we can even pick it up from there. So give us a shout out on YouTube, and we'd be happy to connect with you. So keep those questions coming in. Again, the number I leave you with, 408-912-5038, with anything on your mind regarding real estate, big or small questions. All questions welcome. And thank you for joining us on Real Estate Roundup. And with that, happy Sunday, Nagaraj.
Hello, Bay Area. Hello, Vijayalakshmi. Happy Sunday.
Super seeing you. And
thank you.
Yeah.
Real estate is like investing one plant at a time. To have a big forest, right? You should do it one at a time.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
One tree will make a big investment.
Very true. Very true.
To make a listeners happy, today we are giving out two free tickets.
Yeah.
Freedom event happening on September 24th at Oakland Arena. Do listeners, do give us a call. We'll select two lucky callers today.
Yeah. Yes, that sounds exciting. I'd love to attend that show, Sid Sriram event right here in Oakland, California. So don't forget to call in. 408-912-5038 is the number. And of course, your thoughts on real estate. And, you share your thoughts and you are entered into that raffle to get those concert tickets. So call now, 408-912-5038. And also live on YouTube. And also, Nagaraj, another thing to mention that we have to mention is that we're gearing up for another phenomenal Bay Area Real Estate Connect event coming up on November 19th, 2023. Of course, it seems a ways off, but time flies. And it is a treasure house of everything related to real estate. You get to learn about so much. And can't wait to have it, 1031 exchange, remodeling, insurance, whatever on your mind, it's there at the Bay Area Real Estate Connect. And you are doing a great job of setting that up for folks. And we want to tell them that the first 50 folks to register will get a free t-shirt as well.
Goodie bags too. Go
Yeah.
to nagrajhomes.com for a registration. It's not only about educating yourself about the real estate, it's also about immigration, about the remodeling, all the things which happens around, because even the immigration, we have two callers.
Oh, okay, let's
yeah.
see what they like to say. Hello and welcome to Real Estate Roundup. Your name?
Yeah, we lost
Yes,
them.
looks
Yeah.
like we lost the caller. So
Do please call back.
408-912-5038. 408-912-5038. Yes, Nagraj, you were saying?
It's not only about the real estate. See,
Yeah.
real estate is all interconnected with the immigration, right? Even because a lot of H1B folks wants to buy the house, because they need to know what's after the H1B, like how do I get a green card around. So all the things which is associated to real estate, we will be having on that day, November 19th.
19th.
At a sunny way, right? So like even we have the remodeling also. We have one caller on hold. Let's take it up.
Hello and welcome to Real Estate Roundup. Your name, please? Yes, hello, you're on air. Go ahead.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear. Tell us your name.
Hi, yeah, hi. Hi, Vijayalakshmi. Hi, Nagaraj.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, I'm my.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, we lost you.
Sorry, please try to call. We'd love to hear from you. 408-912-5038. 408-912-5038. Please call again. We're waiting. So yes, 11 to 3. And like you said, amazing, the connections that real estate has with different aspects of it, everything that you can think
about the real estate event, right? See, real estate event, as I told you, the immigration is interlinked. Even the mortgage is interlinked, right? The investments are interlinked.
Yes.
This is not limited topic all about. You need to understand each and everything so that you can make educated decisions for yourself.
True.
That is the reason we are bringing in, I think we just lost the other caller also. This is the reason we are bringing a Bay Area real estate connect, so that we can basically educate our so that they can basically in the future, if they want to invest, if they want to know buy the first home, right? What are the things involved? What are the steps of buying a house? After you buy the house, what are the things get involved for investment, right? How do you get on the immigration front, right? So that is where this all the event is all about. If somebody is looking to remodel, right? So how do you do it? Somebody is interested, for example, to completely demo their house and rebuild the full house. What are the things it gets involved?
Yes,
so that is
there's a whole real estate ecosystem that comes into play, right? It's not just a straight cut, okay, buying a house, selling a house, investing a house. There's so many players in that space, and you need to understand the ramifications, how you want to partner with different stakeholders.
If you want to invest more, right? Like first is like always when you come to US, the first thing is stops you is we have one caller. Let's take it up.
Yes, hello and welcome to Real Estate Roundup. Your name, please.
Hi, this is Saran again.
Hi, Saran.
Yeah, hi.
Hi,
I'm
welcome
from Dublin. Hi, I just have one simple.
Why does it keep dropping? So sorry, Sharon. I think it keeps dropping. We'd love to hear from you. 408-912-5038. Hope you can get through again. And yes, so again,
Sharon,
folks,
you can leave your comments on YouTube also if you're not. I think calls were fine, but something is happening around. Do please give us a call back. We are still taking up the calls.
408-912-5038 is the number, and we're also live on YouTube. If you can't reach us on air in the studios, just put a comment in the comment section and we'll consider that as well to enter into concert tickets for Sid Sriram event. You can also send an email to Nagraj at calrealg@gmail.com, calrealg@gmail.com. And we're talking about the upcoming event, which is a little ways off, but still sale. We're gearing up for it. A lot of prep going on around that. And that's the Bay Area Real Estate Connect. So you need to mark your calendars. November 19th, 11 to 3 p.m. It's a power-packed afternoon at Shubham Banquet Hall in Sunnyvale. And you can register right now at nagrajhomes.com. The first 50 people to register in for a lovely t-shirt right there. And of course, you'll come away hearing so much or gaining so much of knowledge from it all. So make sure November 19th, 2023, all roads leading to Shubham Banquet Hall in Sunnyvale, and register today at nagrajhomes.com.
And meanwhile,
Yes.
if you have any questions on the real estate, do give us a call, and you can get a free tickets to Sri Ram event happening in Oakland.
Yes. So again, let me leave you with that number, folks. Just joining us, you're listening to Real Estate Roundup with Realtor Nagraj Anaya, and we're taking your questions, your comments, your clarifications around real estate. Now is the time to call in 408-912-5038. 408-912-5038. So Nagraj, usually we always talk about buying a home, but let's focus a little bit about selling a home. And is this a good time to sell?
It's a great question, Vijayalakshmi. I think still right now it's a good time to sell because it's a very less inventory in the market. If your expectations are okay, if you're not expecting too high, for example, if you had bought it last year during a peak season, but if you want to sell, then might not be the right. Still depends on what price you are bought in. But you bought a house few years back, right? So then it is still a right time because very less in the inventory, and it again comes down what is the seller expectations. That is where you need an expert guide, like where you can guide what might be the price it might be selling. We have one caller. Let's take it.
Yes. Hello and welcome to Real Estate Roundup. Your name, please. I'm not sure what's happening today, but again, folks, please keep trying. Please keep calling 408-912-5038. 408-912-5038, or just go on to Nagraj YouTube channel. We are there live simulcasting as well. So yes, Nagraj. So selling a home, this may be a ideal time to do it.
It's ideal time, but watch out the costs associated when selling the house. I think that's the one very important neglected, right? What are the costs associated during a selling? Right?
Yeah, because many people think, they should know about these large and small costs that are associated with selling a home, right? And so
because especially depending on the counties to counties, there are the fees associated because escrow fees. And even if you're doing a transactions more than a 2 million in a San Jose, there's a transfer tax involved.
Okay.
So that is in case of a San Jose, it is like sellers and buyers split 50-50 for the transfer tax, and it is like around 0.55 per square footage. That's how it is calculated. That's what you need to watch out for that. And the next one is like a kind of an escrow fees. Right.
Okay.
So and sometimes you need to be paying for an home warranty fees with the buyer's shops for, but that would be all part of your purchase agreement. Okay. In some of the transactions, you still need to be paying in a property taxes for the whole year also. Do watch out for that. And even before listing the house, any remodeling needs to be done, right? Do watch out for that. And one more thing, if there is anything and unpermitted constructions are done, you should be watching out for that, right? And you need to be calling out. Sometimes what happens, right? Like it depends on the neighbors to neighbors. There was one recent listing in a San Jose.
Yeah.
Right. House was listed. Okay. Neighbors thinks this is the right time to fix it. Correct. We have one caller. Let's take it.
Yes. Hello and welcome to Real Estate Roundup. Your name, please. You're on air.
Hi, this is Saran.
Saran, yes, Saran. Hope you can go through the call. Yes, welcome.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, something wrong. I don't know. Every time I dial in, it gets disconnected.
Yeah, sorry for that. Good you're back on.
No
Tell
problem.
us.
Yes, so I have a question to Nagraj Anaya. So for I'm a new buyer. So what would be your advice to choose from new builders or go for a for a resale like the old ones?
See,
And the other question I had is it the right time with the current inflation and, how is the market doing? Is it the right time to step into the market or not? Yeah.
yeah, Sharon, thanks for calling, and it's a great question, Sharon. See, always the Bay Area is a great time, and it's any time is the best time to buy when you are ready, right? It is like basically making up yourself to buy in this Bay Area because a lot of people get scared to even think about investing in a Bay Area, but they don't think the
Right.
appreciation what it brings in the future. You can look at the last few years comparison itself. Go and let's compare from the last 23 years. I'm taking it from the 2000 also, right? Like except the 2008, right? 2008 it dumped so much, but still it bounced back. And even the last quarter, last starting December, right? Like it dropped, but always it bounced back. The real estate, when you're as a first timer, when you're trying to even think about buying, think about a long-term investment, right? And think about what you can get in immediately, right? Like even sometime like you keep accumulating for the single family homes, or like even thinking about like, let me have a more down payment. Instead of that, whatever you have, even with a 5% or a 10% down, what you can think about is like anyhow you're spending a $3,500 or $4,000 every month for the rental. Right? What is the other alternative for you? For example, you end up paying kind of a more higher interest, or like, for example, higher mortgage. You can go with an homes with an ADU also, where you can rent out the other portion of your home. Coming down to what is the best, is a new construction or a older construction, it again comes down to your budget. One problem with the newer constructions, what we are noticing is the price point and coming down to the lot size what you get. And one more thing is like it's coming down to a 3-floor. So you need to look at based on your family considerations. Are you okay with the 3 floors? Are you okay with the smaller backyard? Newer constructions, I expect there's a less maintenance for you, but in kind of an older constructions, expect there are few unknown expectations you can come up with the kind of an expenses, right? Like sometimes the pipe can burst, sometimes even the other things can like needs to be fixed, or painting needs to be done. That's are all the unexpected things what you come in. But when you finalize your property, right, you would have narrowed down what is the cost, but the price per appreciation, the older homes, I'm noticing it's going up higher right now because of the lot, because the lot is a value right now.
Okay.
Considering
Okay.
the
I
newer
get it.
homes. Thank you, Sharon. Thanks for calling.
Thank you, Sharon. So if you want to discuss
Thank you.
further with Nagraj, he's always happy to walk you through all your considerations. You can always reach him offline at 408-805-4653. That's 408-805-4653. And thank you for joining us today, and good luck on your real estate journey.
And Sharon gets into a
Yes.
we'll let know who will win the tickets today.
Right. So Sharon, send us a an email also,
We have
right?
one.
Yes, we have
one more
another
caller.
caller. Hello and welcome to Real Estate Roundup. Your name, please?
Hello, my name is Venkat.
Yes. Hello, Venkat. Welcome.
Hi, thank you. Thanks for taking my call. Nagraj, question. This is, real estate plus taxes related question. If I have 2-3 investment properties, there is an exam called REP, Real Estate Professional Exam. To be eligible for that, should I take some course, or I can just do the exam and then I'm eligible, to become an REP? Of course, there is some hours requirement in all of that. My question is, should someone attend the school or take courses, or can just simply do the exam and can become an REP?
I think that part I'm not aware much on that. I think we need to talk to the experts on the taxes, need to understand if there is an exemption for taking up the course. So maybe better to contact the tax professional so that he can guide you on that part.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you,
so much.
Venkat. So yeah, Sharan and Venkat, we're going to include you in the raffle for Sid Sriram concert tickets. Could you please send us an email at calrealg@gmail.com? Yeah? And thank you so much for calling. Keep those questions coming in the time that we have with Nagaraj Annaiya, your trusted Bay Area tech realtor and the founder of nagarajhomes.com. You can call us at 408-912-5038, 408-912-5038, or live on YouTube as well. And while you're at it, make sure you like and subscribe to Nagaraj Annaiya's YouTube channel, because that is a great source of keeping you up to date and updated with all things real estate. So make sure you like that, like the channel as well. And Nagaraj, we're talking about selling of homes and the
Selling
various
house, right?
costs.
Like, see, one of the things, right? Whenever you're selling, I think we were discussing about any corrections in the house, right? For example, you have done a remodeling, or like, for example, you have done some expansion with an unpermitted, right? Neighbors, last I was telling you one example, like, or like one of the recent listing in San Jose, right? Like, neighbors thinks when you're listing the house, that's the right time for the house needs to be fixed. Right. If you have some things which is going on around which you're not, which you're done unpermitted, so they might give a basically report to these counties. Okay, so the counties might expect you the building, if there's any, I'm just talking about the building violations, right? Something which you are not done properly, right? The counties might give you things to fix it out. So that is why when you are selling it, make sure what are all the changes you have made to the house, right? If you have made any extension without an unpermitted, right, make sure you are including that. Okay. So that is
to document all of that.
That is one of the unexpected stuff what you can get in, right? That's why you need to watch out for that. Right. So because a lot of older houses, when you think, right, a lot of folks think about better to do without a permit, but it might cause a trouble when you're trying to sell it out, or any extensions you have done. This is one of the unexpected costs you might get it. Okay. And we discussed about the closing cost. Depending on the closing cost, which county you are in, right, that might go to a seller, it might go to a buyer also. Okay. The transfer tax, as I told you, is a 50-50 in case of San Jose, and it applies only for the San Jose thing. Right?
What about closing costs? Because those are significant. I believe they're as much as 8 to 10%, anywhere from 8 to 10%, and they can take a significant chunk out of any proceeds. So these should be considered. So tell us a little bit about closing costs.
I think it's not comes down to 8 to 10%. 8 to 10% is too high when you are listed.
Okay.
It might be around close to a 1%, right, or 2%. Again, it depends on the counties to counties where you are selling in, right? Alameda County, it is more towards like basically buyer pays more, buyer pays more. In case of the seller, in case of a Santa Clara County, it is more of a kind of where the seller pays more, right?
Okay.
Like all this escrow fees, all the owner's title. See, there is the owner's title insurance.
Title fees.
Yeah. So the title insurance policy are two stuffs. One is the owner's title insurance policy and the lender's title insurance policy. Owner's title insurance policy is like in case of a Santa Clara County, it was paid by the seller. Right.
Okay.
The Alameda, it is like again comes down to 50-50 from the seller and buyer, and where you are negotiating on that terms. Right?
So it changes based on where you are.
County to county. We need to watch out what it is.
Okay.
And one more is like the property tax also. If you're owing any property taxes, you need to be paying for that one also. And it is like it comes down to a year, the year which you're selling in and when you're selling in. If you're trying to sell during a September month, then you might be paying for the 4 months or something like that. Right? That's what you need to watch out for that. So it is 10% is too high, and like basically you pay off your mortgage also associated with the house also.
Yes. Okay, we have a caller on air. Hello and welcome to Real Estate Roundup. Your name and what you'd like to share with us.
Yeah, hi Nagaraj. My name is Karthik Amritrajan. We chatted a few weeks ago when you were talking about artificial intelligence and predictive analytics and how that can positively impact real estate.
Oh yes, welcome Karthik.
Hi Karthik, thanks for joining.
Yeah, as always, very informative. Thank you. So yeah, just a question around the whole buyer's market and what that means given the macroeconomic situation right now. So obviously we have high rates, and eventually there's going to be a phase where rates are going to go low, and this whole Bay Area market, given how hot it is. I mean, it's always hot, but my point is, as rates go down, there's going to be excessive bidding up and above the list price and all that fanfare. So even though rates are super high now, given there is somewhere I read there's 6 months of supply in terms of available homes, would you say it's still the right time to buy now with the thought that you could refi it through an arm or something when rates eventually go down later? Or is there like a threshold where there's some more time to wait and buy? Like, I'm just trying to, of course, we can't predict that, but I'm just trying to figure out, is now a good time to buy versus not?
Yeah, Karthik, thanks for calling. See, it's still a right time to buy, because yesterday, let me give you one example how the Bay Area market is out. There was one house listed, completely remodeled in Milipitas. It was listed for 1.3 million. And there were people standing in the line to see the tour the home. Okay, if the house is in the San Jose area, right, like same said, somewhere around a Blossom Hill. Okay, I was in the open house there also. There is only few folks around the open house. So it comes down to which neighborhood are you going to buy, right? So it is comes down, for example, you have zeroed down some neighborhood you want to buy, or some kind of homes in this kind of somewhere in the Milpitas or a Fremont, right? So that is always, don't expect to dip more. Okay, but for example, you are somewhere buying in a Blossom Hill or somewhere in the Cambrian, right? There during a December time, it comes down. There's no straight answer. It comes down to which area are you going to buy. That is where it comes down to, because even in the other times, all the price might not dip for you. And as you said, always you can refinance it. Correct, because right now there's still the interest rates of 6.125, so which is still a good rate. Okay, and you can go with the 5 years, and as per the recent trend, we are expecting somewhere around 2024, and the rates might start dipping in. Karthik, we are just running out of the time, 30 seconds we have left, and we can continue the conversation if you can give me a call.
Yes, give him a call at 408-805-4653 offline. And thank you so much for joining us. And thank you, Nagraj, another very informative session. And folks, please sign up, register at nagrajhomes.com for Real Estate Connect coming up November 19th. And thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much. And do please email me for all the 3 listeners.
Yes, Sharan, Venkat, and Karthik, CalDRE
at
gmail.com. Yes, thank you so much. On that note, this is Vijay Lakshmi. Thank you for joining us and making us a part of your Sunday. Until next time, namaskar.
Namaskar.